The Sunshine Coast is peppered with so many lovely little towns like Kin Kin, Coran, Koroy. Each and every one of them has something unique which sets them apart from one another. Here in Pomona, it's a charming country town, very pretty, with some surprises up its sleeve. Like the Pomona Railway Station Gallery. Trains don't pull in here anymore, but these days it does showcase local artists and acts as the Visitor Information Centre. So I guess this should be the first stop for anyone that arrives in Pomona, is that correct?
That would be a good idea because we have an information room for visitors with information they need for accommodation, restaurants, shops in town and things like that. Yes, maps, we have it.
And beautiful gardens. I have so many smells hitting my senses.
The garden
right now.
is very, very special and it's all done by volunteers.
What has really put Pomona on the map is the King of the Mountain Festival. It's an annual athletics event where runners race up the towering Mount Karora. It was inspired by a bet between a few blokes in the Pomona pub back in the 1950s. And the man with the knowledge of how it went down is the festival director, Barry Stewart.
All started back in 1958 by a railway porter by the name of Bruce Samuels. He was a local footballer and he got on the grog and ended up with a hangover, but he had to cure himself, so he decided to run up the mountain and back. Told his mates he'd been up to the top of the mountain and back in less than an hour, and they, of course, they never believed him, thought he was having them on. So then they arranged the following week to do it fair dinkum, and they had a sealed envelope up to the top, and Bruce had to go and collect the envelope and bring it back. So he did that, and he made it in 40 minutes, and he won 100 quid around the bar.
The first official race kicked off the very next year. There were 5 runners, and each had to collect an envelope at the summit. In 1979, the Lions Club reinvented the event, and now, 36 years later, it's still a major draw, with competitors coming from New Zealand and as far away as the UK. The festival itself is so much fun. There are various runs for kids and adults, a thong throwing championship, heritage markets, rides, music and more. Mount Karora stands at 439 metres and the route from town to the summit and back is a challenging 4.2 kilometres. The best time for completing the run is 22 minutes and 43 seconds. I don't think I'll be breaking that today, but someone who's had a few shots at it is a local school teacher, Leslie Saunders. So, what's going through your mind when you get to this point?
Well, I don't actually use chain when I climb this section. A lot of people use chain and I use this to my advantage. I actually clamber up with my hands and I don't use chain.
Gosh, you did that quick. Okay, I'm coming for you. Whoa, this is so steep. As we clamber up Mount Karora, 4-time winner Kim Beckinsale catches up with us. I think I underestimated what I was in for. This isn't just a hill run, this is a hill adventure. It's steep.
Yep, it's tough.
Tell me about the energy in Pomona on the day.
Yeah, well, I reckon out of all the running events that I've ever done anyway, this is the one that's got the most atmosphere. There's just so many people from the local community that come out. It's the community that gives you that fight. Yeah, whatever you've got, you just find more because you know that when you get down there, there's going to be millions of people cheering you on, and yeah, it's just such a fantastic feeling.
I think we're nearly there. Oh, wow.
This is the rock, Liz.
So if you tap this, you've got to the top, right?
Yeah, that's right, yes.
Done. Although it looks really tough, you don't have to be super athletic to do the run. Just ask Norman Harwood. He's run it 24 times and he's proud of it too. In fact, proud enough that he has every year he's competed in tattooed on his arm. Is this race just for runners or can anyone have a crack at it?
No, there's lots of mums and dads and grandmas and granddads and young kids that have run it. I've had my grandson run it when he turned 15 with me. And
do you ever get halfway up and think, why am I doing this again?
No, I get that at the start line.
The Wimmers King of the Mountain Festival is coming up on Saturday, 26th of July. I'm thinking of giving it a crack, so I hope to see you there.